China will carry out joint naval drills with Russia, in a sign of their continued support for Moscow, as the head of the MI6 called Beijing complicit in the Ukraine invasion. China is preparing to join Russia in joint naval drills, showing continued support for Moscow amid its invasion of Ukraine. Today, Beijing announced it dispatched Navy ships in preparation for joint exercises, which involves more than 10 ships and 30-plus aircraft. China has insisted it is neutral on the Ukraine war, but has accused the US and its Western allies of provoking Russia. Meanwhile, the head of MI6 has said Beijing is complicit in Russia's invasion of Ukraine, in a damning indictment from the UK. In a press release, China's defense ministry said that its ships had linked up with their Russian counterparts at noon. Warships sent include the guided missile destroyers Qiqihar and Guiyang, the guided missile frigates Zhaozhuang and Rijiao, and the supply ship Taihu. Russian participants included the frigates Gromky and Oglichny, which have been hosting visitors for a week in the financial hub of Shanghai, China's largest city and biggest port. The joint drills focus on ship-to-ship communications, maneuvering and formation, and maritime search and rescue, according to Chinese reports. Meanwhile, Richard Moore, the chief of MI6, said Beijing and Xi Jinping are absolutely complicit in Russia's invasion of Ukraine. He told Politico, when Putin invaded Ukraine, the Chinese very clearly supported the Russians. They have completely supported the Russians diplomatically, they've abstained in key votes at the United Nations, they've absolutely cynically repeated all the Russian tropes, particularly in places like Africa and Latin America, blaming NATO and all of this stuff. Moore also claimed that MI6 now devotes more resources to tackling China than any other country. And, 5 days ago, Joe Biden declared victory over Putin while speaking in Helsinki, Finland. The president, speaking at a news conference at the end of a brief European trip, said, "Putin's already lost the war." Putin has a real problem. How does he move from here? What does he do? And so, the idea that there's going to be, what vehicle is used, he could end the war tomorrow. He could just say, "I'm out."